Have you noticed the power in your silence? How your silence make you ultimately the winner of this narcissistic game. You had no idea you were dealing with a narcissist. But if you know now, you definitely know. Because one thing about it is what you've seen, there's no unseeing it. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl, MamiSoTrue. I am so blessed to take this moment to talk to you today because I know you are a survivor of narcissistic abuse. If you are here, you're welcome to this community. Smash that sub button and join us if you haven't already. Like the video if it resonates or if it helps you or confirms facts that you already know. And of course, please, while you're watching this, if you have a thought, share it in the comments. We would love to hear what you have to say. In today's video, I want to discuss with you why your silence works with a narcissist. Please let me start by letting you know that you are so powerful. Very, very powerful. You're much more powerful with that narcissistic person, situationship, manipulationship, however you want to see it. You have so much power over them because if you're really dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with somebody who is truly empty. And because they are empty, they need you to survive. They need you to be a certain way so that they can suck all of your energy out of you and pull it into themselves. And the type of energy that they enjoy is chaotic energy, dramatic energy, anger. They love to see you sad. They want to see you down. They like to see you crying. They'll watch you bawling your eyes out as if you are putting on an Oscar nominee show for them. Heartless. Very, very cruel and cold when they want to be. Especially when you are someone that they've pulled into their web because you needed them in some kind of way. You met them and they seem to fit your life, at least you thought, until you realized that this was a match made in hell. They know how to get you where they want you. They know how to weaponize your needs and your vulnerabilities against you. And this is all because they need your energy to feel something, to be okay, to feel like a human. Sadly, we actually have much more control and so much more power over the emotional roller coaster of the narcissist than we know. A lot of times narcissists come off as scary, full of rage, domestically violent maybe. And what's crazy is behind all of those emotions is a broken baby. I like to refer to them as demon babies. And all they are seeking is attention. It's like a baby that won't stop crying until somebody picks them up and show them attention and let them feel like they are heard, seen, wanted. Many of you have had to cradle that narcissist in certain situations because they were so hurt and broken and you were rescuing them. You've been in situations with them where unnecessary arguments and fights came about. And they dug deep. They said things that you could have never imagined anyone to say. They brought up things that they should have never brought up. They go whatever extent to sting you deep, go deep, deep, deep into your core to hurt you. As badly as they can. They aim to burn. They aim to hit you where it hurts you the most. But the secret in destroying that, the secret in shutting down the demon behind all of that is to know and not underestimate the power of your silence. Learning how to not get caught up in trying to defend yourself and explain yourself and try to make it make sense to them. showing them how angry they make you. It turns them on. To put you in an uncomfortable state of mind or make you feel miserable because they need you to be their company. They're miserable. So their projection and their lies, they want you to accept it. They want you to give up and just, fall into what they want. They want you to holler and look crazy so that whatever narrative they've written about you to outsiders look about right. Whatever they can do to make you look as miserable as they feel, to them, they're winning. They feel good. You boost their confidence. You pour into their ego. So you got to reverse that. Your silence destroys narcissistic people because it takes away the attention that they're dying for. It distracts their narrative. It actually makes it easy for them to expose themselves when you become silent. Because when a narcissist is treated with silence, when they're thrown off by a different type of reaction from you, they panic. Their mask starts to slip. That's the power of your silence. It destroys, it dissolves their narcissistic mask. This is when you see and you hear all of this denial, all this selective memory. Now they don't remember certain things they've really done and said, but they remember everything you've done and said, even the stories that ain't true. They talking about it, they bringing it up, they're broadcasting it. They're going to be defensive, aggressive. They're going to project all of their wrongdoings on everybody else. It's somehow your fault or somebody else's fault that they are who they are. When the mask starts to slip, they don't really know how to defend themselves without exposing themselves. Because when you get silent, they don't have nothing to work with. Now they got to start pulling stuff out of their magical hat. But the silly rabbit doesn't realize that tricks are for kids. Only the idiots and the other morons continue to fall for their tricks, but people with true insight, true wisdom, they see right through the narcissist as well. When their mask starts to slip, the manipulation tactics, they double down on it, but they look funnier and funnier to the survivor. Because the more silent you are, the more you're able to determine what a clown this person is. And how much they've been enjoying watching you drown yourself and losing yourself in them all this time. Because once you stop doing it, they seem very hopeless and worthless and clownish. Your silence knocks them off that wall that they're sitting so high and mighty on. Because your silence gives off a strong message that it doesn't work with you anymore. The tactics are not getting anywhere. You're learning to become unbothered because you understand that you're dealing with a demon baby. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you haven't tried. Your silence says, you're a waste of time. You're a waste of my breath. I've given enough time. I've spoken enough words. It's unnecessary. You're doomed. You're done, and I see it. So I'm done. I'm not giving into your ways anymore. I'm not fulfilling your narcissistic gas tank with my premium. I'm not doing that. It costs. It costs to be, blessed with someone like me. And my silence is letting you know that I'm fed up with not being appreciated. I'm done. I've rolled up my doormat and I'm opening the door and I'm reintroducing myself. Your silence tells a narcissist that they are worthless. Because at the end of the day, no matter what they've done, what they've supplied, they showed that they actually do not care about you where it matters, when it matters. That they're actually not on your level, that actually they don't have a real understanding and a true patience for you. That they're really actually truly selfish and they don't deserve someone selfless like you. When you starve a narcissist with your silence, you're telling them that you're not interested in being their soundboard. You're not here to deal with a grown baby. And that you've learned to be silent because they don't deserve your voice. You almost died in silence. And you're going to use that same silence to now escape them and go heal loudly by being your best self, creating a happier life for you, how you see fit. Your silence says, I'm not living for you, I'm living for me. That tells that narcissist they've absolutely lost control. They thought they had it. They thought they were going to keep it forever. They would have control over your soul, your body, your spirit, your mind, your emotions forever. Because once upon a time, you were so willing to fight for the relationship and it made them feel good. You were willing to fight for their attention. You were willing to fight however you needed to fight to get them to, get on your level with love. And it didn't work. It drained you. And silence says, no more. I can't do it. I won't do it. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to try to correct you. I don't have it in me to yell at you, go back and forth with you, have myself yelling on top of my lungs. Now we cussing each other out. The narcissist needs that type of supply. They need you to be confrontational, negative, cussing and fussing, be argumentative. They love that. They really enjoy that when they have been holding you hostage all this time. When you've been falling for their tricks all this time. You have been pouring into their ego all this time. That's what you've been doing. You've been putting him on his pedestal. Your silence strips them away from all of that. It takes all of that away from them. It makes them realize how insignificant they really are. It helps them. It shows that narcissist that actually you're not that smart. Actually, you don't have skill like you thought you did. Actually, you're really useless. If anything, you taught me some things that I would never forget. Thank you, I guess. Like, wow. Wow. Your silence really exposes the clown behind that narc. It causes that mask to fall completely off. They don't ever have any real preparation for you suddenly becoming silent and falling back and letting them hang themselves. They're usually not prepared for it. But you have all the upper hand in the situation. You're still married to them, still dealing with them. Learn how to change how you react. Stop giving them the supply that they need and watch them literally die right in front of you. Literally completely fall right apart. Shrivel. Please share your thoughts below in the comments. Thank you for your time. Information to reach me, please look into the description box below. Until next time, beautiful people, stay blessed and stay true.